Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do a lightning review of Star Trek Tribble Match by WizKids. It's for 1 to 4 players, ages 4 and up. Takes about 15 minutes to play. Hopefully you've checked out our how to play and playthrough. Now, it's a memory game, so the rules for memory are the same. Try to make matches. If you make a match, you get to go again. Whoever gets the most tiles wins. However, there's a different way to play. Whoever gets the most tribbles loses, and then whoever has the most tiles wins. So in a 2-player game, whoever gets the most tribbles is going to lose. It doesn't matter how many tiles you get. Here are the different sets. There are 18 sets. And each set, it's either 0, 1, 2, or 3 tribbles. And so if you were to mix all these up, you put it out in a grid like this. It would be a 9x8 grid. And you go through and try to find matches. If you don't find it, you flip it up. If you don't, well, obviously you find a match. But if it was like this, you don't find a match, you flip it back down. Next player goes, and they go, oh, that's the Enterprise. There was one right here. But now, though, they would have 5 tribbles. This would have been the better match if they could have found that, or even this. So that's how you play. That's the variation of it. So let's take a look of what we think. All right, so is it fun to play?
Sure.
It's fun to play,
yeah.
but we're going to talk about the rules here in a minute.
Okay.
There's a more fun way to play than the intended way. The theme, the reason why we got it, it's Star Trek.
I love Star Trek. I like it better than
You like it better than Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Okay. I love Star Trek. I'm one of the few people in the country that has Star Trek on their high school transcript as a class. It actually says in my high school transcript, where we analyze Star Trek like literature.
That's cool.
The art is very fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
They did a good job of the backgrounds confusing you. As you can see, this is why I try to put it in those orders. So even though you're like, oh, wait, that kind of reminds me, either the people confuse you sometimes, oh, it's 2 people, or the backgrounds will confuse you. So that's fun. The components is excellent quality. This is the quality you would expect from a memory game. So if you do play with children, it's durable. Mm-hmm. It's really, that's well done. So they did not chintz on that.
No.
Complexity is as simple as you can get.
So simple.
It's a 1 on the BGG scale of 1 to 5. Playing time, well, it will take more than 15 minutes.
It does.
If you play with all 72.
Because we did.
Right. Doesn't take that much longer, but you can play with less tiles. You'll see in the how to play and playthrough, we only play with 10 of the 18. Age and audience, well, here's the thing. Yes, a 4-year-old can play memory. Mm-hmm. Will a 4-year-old care about Star Trek? So I'm not too sure.
Well, unless they grew up with Star Trek, like their parents introduced it to them like right away.
Even then, are they going to dig Star Trek at 4 years old? I don't know. It's a very now the old Star Trek had a lot of action, okay, which this is the original series, but it's a lot of talkie, okay, but it has more action than Next Generation and the other shows.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yes, it's appropriate in terms of mechanics, but in terms of the theme, I don't know if they're going to dig it.
I think they might just like it because of the bright colors and the way how cute the art is. I think that they would like that.
They'd probably dig Blue's Clues more, or Pokemon, or Dragon Ball, something, or Power Rangers.
Or what's it, Blue, or whatever the new...
My Little Pony.
Yeah, whatever's big right now.
Whatever they're watching on TV.
Right.
So design and mechanics, it's fine. It's not fine, because the design, the way it is, the way it's intended, when you play with 2 players, especially, when you're trying to avoid getting tribbles, we show that on how to play, I'm going to try to get the match that has the least amount of tribbles. But what can happen? Somebody could just totally avoid getting matches on purpose.
Yeah.
And then you get into a stalemate. I'm not going to grab that match.
But someone eventually is going to have to grab it.
But then you could just get into a situation where nobody does. It would be a stalemate. So I don't think the rule works with the most tribbles. I think it works whoever has the most tribbles wins. Or if you were to play with the most tribbles loses, you can encourage them to get a complete set. Mm-hmm. They get a complete set, then it wipes out the set, and you get no tribbles. Then that would encourage you to actually finish the game.
True.
But then it could still be a situation where, why would do I really want to take this 5? Julie has this 1 tribble. I know she has it. do I really want to take this 5 to prevent her from wiping out one Tribble? So you can still get a stalemate.
Yeah.
So I don't think I don't know if it was play tested, to tell you the truth. Makes me really wonder, did they actually play with people? Because you can get into the stalemate situation. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. And with 2 players, it really didn't work going for the most, trying to avoid getting the most Tribbles.
It did better trying to get the most Tribbles.
So either play, whoever gets the most Tribbles wins.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you do, yeah, I think that's the only way to do it.
That's the only way to do it.
Right. Even wiping out a set, you can still get into a stalemate.
Yeah, I think I had more fun playing it with our house rules yesterday of getting the most Tribbles.
Yeah.
Than the way we played it for the how to play and playthrough.
And here's the interesting thing. Julie actually did get less tiles, but had more Tribbles.
Yep.
So that actually did work to her advantage.
Yep.
I had more tiles, but less Tribbles.
That's right, guys. This girl with memory problems actually won a memory
Well, because
game.
I was playing it there, and I'm thinking, this is not working. As a game designer myself, who's published, I was like, I can tell right away this is not going to work. You're going to get a stalemate or in avoiding things.
Right.
And that's not a way to design a game. So design is, in my opinion, is very flawed. You have to do a variant. Learning the rules is easy. Educational merit. Memory games and taking turns are great for children to learn how to do that.
Yep.
So if you were to rate this based on how it's intended, I would say 3.
Yeah.
Likely would not play again. However, if you play with the variant, getting the most Tribbles, I would say a 6.
I agree.
Would play if in the mood.
Yep.
Now, why wouldn't it be a 7? Because we'd rather play Chicken Cha Cha Cha. This is the only memory children's game that we have in our main collection where our most favorite games to play is because I think the theme works better. In Chicken Cha Cha Cha, you got to flip up tiles here that match where the next space that your chicken has to go to. And like the memory game, if you keep on getting successes, you keep on moving around.
And getting feathers.
And the reason why you want to move around is because you want to jump over the other opponent's chickens to steal their feathers. And when you get all the opponent's feathers, you win. So this is a better children's game. And if you look at the components, it's also more expensive. Keep in mind that the Star Trek game here is only $10. And you got the feathers, which are wood too. But the tiles are even thicker. Look at that. See the difference?
Yeah.
Now that's okay that Star Trek, the tiles aren't as thick and it doesn't have wood pieces. Mm-hmm. It's the fact that we play this as adults sometimes. And the nice thing about Chicken Cha Cha Cha, kids will beat you in it.
Oh yeah, our youngest niece would love to play this when she was little, and she'd come over. She would wipe me off the floor with this every time.
But this is very expensive. But the theme, I think, is more attractive to younger kids. If you're a Star Trek fan, it's fine, but you got to play it. I wouldn't play it without the variant, and even then, it's a 6.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching.
Thanks so much, you guys. We hope you had fun, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.